What is up, guys? It's the NJB here, and today I'm making this video and I just want to kind of talk about this topic, and it is, can anyone use the Force? So this is definitely a Star Wars video, and I'm going to be basically talking about this in the Star Wars universe. So I'm kind of making this video because in a video where the actors in The Last Jedi answered questions asked by fans on Google, Daisy Ridley, she made a comment and I found it kind of weird. So basically, her and Domhnall Gleeson, forgive me if I said that name wrong, they were basically talking about, they asked if General Hux was Force sensitive. So he said that he wanted to know about that because he thought that only certain people can use the Force. And Daisy said that everyone has the potential, just some people are more know about it more than others. And it's kind of weird to me that an actor in Star Wars doesn't even know the meaning of Force sensitivity, because she basically thinks that anyone can do it, they just need to be taught it. I mean, that's basically what it means, that if everyone has the potential to use it, then everyone can use it. And that's not the case in the Star Wars universe. In Star Wars, only the Force sensitive beings can use the Force. This was kind of mentioned more like in the Star Wars prequel era, but pretty much before the Rise of the Empire. So basically, the Jedi had a holocron containing the known locations of children of the Force. So these are basically all the Force sensitive children that the Jedi knew. And if they can basically change anyone into a Jedi, if anyone can use the Force, there'd be no need for that. And when Darth Sidious, in I believe the beginning of season 2 of the Clone Wars, when he wanted to basically make Sith out of children, he would have just picked any children in the galaxy. There would have been no reason for him to specifically search for Force sensitive children, but he did, because not every child in the galaxy can use the Force. Not every person can use the Force, and he didn't know which one, so he specifically had Bane to choose to get the holocron so he can find Force sensitive children for him to train. So that's just one example of kind of where in Star Wars that we kind of see that only certain people can use the Force. It was talked about in The Phantom Menace, you could say, and we could assume that it could be if a person has a high count of midichlorians in their body, then they can use the Force, and that gives them potential over other beings. And based on Qui-Gon's comments to Obi-Wan, it kind of seems like the higher the midichlorian count, the stronger the Force potential is. So that's basically what I have to say in the video. So I was a bit kind of frustrated, just a little bit, kind of could be a nerd thing, but I was just kind of frustrated that an actor in Star Wars didn't know something kind of simple that most Star Wars fans already know about, just being Force sensitive. But anyway, what do you guys think about what Daisy Ridley said, or about my video in general? Do you guys think that anyone can use the Force, even though it's kind of said in Star Wars that not everyone can use it? And do you guys think that everyone should be able to use the Force? Personally, maybe if the Force is real, then it would be nice if everyone could use it. But from a Star Wars point of view, I don't think it would make a lot of sense if every single character can use it. I think it's already kind of weird that most Jedi and Sith, when they get into fights, one person doesn't just Force snap the other's neck and then just be over with the fight. I mean, they always go for the lightsabers, which I'm perfectly fine with because I love watching lightsaber fights. But anyone who has the power to move objects and anything with their mind, it really seems kind of irrelevant to engage in a physical combat anyway. So I don't know. I think it's just best if only a certain group of people can use it. But tell me what you guys think. And do you guys agree with what I said, or do you guys disagree? Please let me know in the comments below, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Cheers, mates.